All right. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Hey, welcome, squad. Coach Rizzy here. We've got a massive Wednesday set up. The headline driving the tape today. Trump is signaling a quick exit from the Iran conflict. Markets are eating it up. We're seeing some serious relief rallies, but volatility is very real. Let's break down what's moving. Starting with NASDAQ, we're currently hanging around 24,053 level. The geopolitical news is giving us a lift, but the need to watch your levels closely today so you don't get chopped up. Upside resistance. Keep your eyes locked in on the 24,150 to 24,200 zone. Sellers are heavily defending that area in the broader downtrend. So expect some major friction if we push up. Downside support. If we fail to hold here, the first major floor is the psychological 24,000 level. If the buyers step away and that breaks, things could get slippery. Gold. Moving on over to gold, we're getting absolutely hammered. Literally, it is the worst month since 2008. The yellow metal is ripping this morning. We're trading around 4,719 an ounce, which is about 1% on the day. The US dollar softened up just enough to give non-dollar buyers some breathing room. Momentum is strong, but don't blindly chase. For the oil traders, WTI crude is a total roller coaster today. Currently consolidating near 102.90. It spiked over 104 earlier in the session before taking a sharp correction. The geopolitical premium is pricing in itself out slightly with the ceasefire talk. So stay nimble. Finally, keep your head on a swivel for data drops today. We've got ADP non-farm payroll today at 7:15 a.m. CST, although that was not an hour ago. But we do have ISM manufacturing PMI at 9 a.m. CST. So we've got that coming up in about 45 minutes. Well, yeah, 45 minutes. Close enough. Those will absolutely inject volume into the market. Manage your risk, trade the charts in front of you. Let's go get it today. All right, traders. So up ahead on Wednesday, Trump is signaling an exit from the Iran conflict and the relief rally is on. Volatility is high across NASDAQ, gold, and crude oil today. Here are the levels and the catalysts you need to know. NASDAQ, the tech heavy index is getting a rift, but watch the tape closely. resistance at 24,150 to 24,200. Heavy seller territory here. There's support around 2,400. So we already talked about that. All right, then. Well, I guess that covers the morning news. If you guys have any questions or any tickers, feel free to let me know. No sound if you are speaking. Yes, I have been. Just went through the. You didn't hear me at all? You didn't hear anything I said? You didn't hear me now? You didn't hear anything, huh? How did you not hear me if okay. All right, can you hear me now? Dang. So you didn't hear me do the run through the morning news or anything? Oh man. I ran through my whole spew. It was glorious. It was the greatest news that's ever been read. It was the greatest market news ever. Donald Trump himself would be proud of it. I might even get a Nobel Peace Prize for my morning news segment. Damn. Should we read it again? I mean, that makes it kind of funny because everybody online have already kind of. What's up, Nacho? Good to see you. Man, I'm over here talking to myself, bro. I got no Momo. I don't know what happened, man. I think that was our cue. Yeah, that was our cue. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Jeez. I mean, I guess we could run through it again if you guys want to hear it. Let's see the pullback. We're in the bottom of that chain right now. I kind of actually want to go for it right here, so I'm already set up for it. I've been watching it. Pretty crazy, right? I actually saw this. I was watching this, and do I have a pen? Where's my pen? Right here. I was awake like right in here, and I saw this. I didn't trade the overnight, and I saw this, and I was like, man, this would be a nice short. And then all of a sudden, I go blue, and I was like, what? I didn't get a piece of that. But I was like busy. I took out what I needed to do. I paid for my like 2 new evals. And you know what? We didn't blow that account yesterday. I thought I blew that other account. Nah, we didn't blow it. It's still alive. Johnny 5 is alive. It's great though. Because it is still alive. You know what saved it is that I actually put a daily max loss on my trade of 8 side. So I had that all like set up. So I didn't even have to worry about nothing, bro. It was just like I woke up and it was just alive. Yeah, exactly. It's alive. It was good. I was happy. I was like, I didn't want to lose a PA. Now we just got to get paid, Omaro. Now we got to get paid. We're stacking like evals over here, like they're going out of style. Oh man. Okay. All right. So let's see. We've got ISM PMI manufacturing coming out at 9 a.m. So that's about 40 minutes. That's about what we got to watch for. Let's see. I give you some levels on NASDAQ. We've got overhead resistance at 24,150 to 24,200. That's heavy seller territory. And obviously we got support at 24K flat. So support, resistance, tug of war. It's an interesting morning session because I think we're gonna see it right away. I think we're gonna see it right away. I don't think they're gonna make us wait for it today. I think they're just gonna happen. Yeah. So like I was saying, I went to sleep and we were like right in this level, right? We were like right here, and I saw this. I saw this cell. Oh, why did I do that? I saw the cell and I was like, man, why didn't I take it live? I mentally took it, but I was tired, man. It was like 2 in the morning. Yeah. And I still didn't go to sleep. I just been like cranking away at this stupid thing. I've been over here all like, getting AI'd out. Well, I've just about had it with AI, man. I am fed up with it, man. AI is, yeah, me cansó, man. I'm tired of that thing, man. I don't even want to mess with it anymore. My kids are probably tired of seeing me mess with it. On a good note, I got my site back up. I mean, it took a day for that, and then, well, I'm in a roadblock right now, so I'm trying to figure it out. And now really what I've been working on is trying to get them to work on my marketing campaigns. I want them to help me do my marketing stuff for Blue Sky and stuff, like my X post and stuff like that. You guys know I'm real active on X. I love getting into the mix. You caught that one, then you went to bed for a nap. Man, I wish I had like that energy like that. What's up, DK? Good morning. What's up, Chicken DJan? Good morning, guys. How y'all doing? Good to see you all. You guys are up early. Hey, good luck to you all today. Whatever you gents are doing. If you're winning, I hope you're winning lots and lots of moolah. 9 a.m. Oh, that's right. Didn't you go man, when did you cut out? You're in Rome right now, right? Yeah. See, that's what I was thinking. I was like, wait a minute, you're in Rome right now. Did you go see the Pope? I don't think I would go to Rome on my own. That sounds like something my wife would make me do. You did that on Monday. Boom. All right, we got the chat up. Chat is up, Aruski. We're ready. Want to see the ruins today? Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I've seen the ruins in Mexico. That's where I've seen the ruins. I went to the pyramids and stuff like that. Ah, right. Amazing. I mean, it's crazy that it's that old, like these massive facilities are like, so many thousands of years ago. It's crazy. It was like that one Beck. I think it was that one. I've got some pretty cool pictures and stuff. That's when I used to race down in Mexico and stuff. I like the way this is set up. Let me see. Where's my other chart? I need to look at that chart. I need to make sure I'm seeing what I'm seeing. Hmm. It's kind of weird, like where we're at right here. Not gonna lie. I mean, the setup is nice on it. I'm just gonna go for it because it's a clear defined risk. I like it. There's a 200 right there. There's VWAP. You're pushing the 9. I think I have a really clear defined risk to reward. Let's see if we can take out that London high. Maybe what 24 235. Wait, are we in this already? Where's my man? My levels are way the heck down there. I didn't realize it. Hold on, let me switch. I gotta switch times. Did we get filled on that? I can't even tell. That's fun. I don't know if I'd go to Rome. I probably wouldn't unless my wife made me. She's like, "Oh, we gotta go see the Papa." I'm pretty sure she would make me do it. I wouldn't do it on my own, like I said. I can't wait to travel Europe though. Sounds like an awesome time. Oh lordy. What happened to my order? Oh my god. Mira, they didn't give it to me. Dude, that's jacked up. Bitcoin breakout. Wow. Let's see. This is crazy. One. Dang. I keep moving the wrong lines. I don't want to move those. All right, all right, all right. Let's see. This is the orb low. Orb high. Okay, okay, okay. That's a London high. We can move that up there. Where's the London low? Okay, okay, there's the London low. Perfect. Okay. Man, come on. We gotta get it together, boys. We gotta get it together here. Okay, so we got the London high at 24 253. And the low side of that will be right at 23 955. There we go. There we go. Now we got a range. Now we got a range. Perfect. 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 All right. Market going to open in 20 seconds. Hey, good luck to you guys. Good luck, traders. Remember, don't marry your bias. Stay flexible. Be vigilant. Keep your stops in place, and don't break those trade rules. Let's make some money, ladies and gentlemen. And ding, ding, ding. There's your bell. All right. Let's see here. Oh, all right. We're open. Bears and Bulls are fighting right there, sitting at 24.68. There's 69. Right, yesterday's low right there. So that's what we're trying to break below. So I leave those on the chart because I know for a little bit it will hold some validity. Really, we were in that tight of a range yesterday. It doesn't feel like it. It is amazing. Yeah, that sounds awesome. Are you flying around a lot, or are you taking the train? I think that would be the fun part is taking the train everywhere. Yeah, going from country to country on the train. I think that would be really nice. It would be a fun trip, you know, get a nice little cabin and stuff. Doesn't make any sense why it's so expensive out here for it. Ooh, market really selling now. I'm gonna go ahead and take the sell on this. Let's see. Let's see if we can get these lows. Train heading to Switzerland today. Ooh, that's fun. Okay, so let me ask you this. If you're in Rome and you're taking the train from Rome to Switzerland, how much does that cost you? And then, like, is that like just you having a regular seat? And how long does it take? That's what I'm interested in now. We should be in this time. Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad that I didn't get filled on that. All right, let's get this long. Let's go for it. Let's go make some money. Intel 4% to the upside. Let's go. Can the Bulls take this? Okay, there we go. Bulls taking the market to the upside, pushing 25.75. There's 27.50. Let's go. Can we take out that upside target? Can the Bulls take us to 24 to 45? I think they could. Hey, good morning, MJ. I'm sorry, MJ. I was running a little behind this morning. I did see your message, but I apologize. I was like, yeah, just pulling my life together. It was 180 euros for executive class, and I think about a 75 for regular. See, that's not so bad because you get the executive class. See, that's pretty sick right there. I like that. I'd be down for that. Yeah, no, I wasn't really trading last night. I'm knee deep in AI right now. Quad seats with tables between, and they serve food if you want. High speed train. Wow. Yeah. See, that's what I'm talking about. That is really neat. They're supposed to be trying to work on something like that down here in San Antonio. They're working on getting us a tube from here to Austin. We're gonna get to Austin in like 25 to 30 minutes. That would be sick. I really like that. Like I don't drive. So being able to take an Uber to a tube and get to Austin in like 30 minutes, that's dope. Especially if it's cheap, it costs me like, if it costs me like maybe let's say $70, $80 round trip to go to Austin and back in a Uber and a tube, that would be sick. You can do those numbers on your Ferrari. I know I would, man. I would. But you know what? Have you ever taken a long drive in a car like that? Let me ask you that. You ever taken that long of a drive in a car like that? It is gruesome. It is a gruesome drive. Like you drive anywhere in that kind of car for like 2 or 3 hours. Morning, son. Have a good day at school. Yeah. All right. I love you all. You got it. Thank you all. I'll see you. Thanks, Mule. Bucket seats. Oh man, you'd rather take the train? I would rather take the train too. It's for the birds. I really remember that. Like I would take my 911s like on long drives. Bye, Maxwell. Love you, buddy. Have a good day. Yeah, I used to have my 911s, and when I would take like long trips and stuff, man, I would get out of it. Like my ears would be ringing, my back would be sore, and I'd be like, "Oh my lord!" That's why I used to like my Cayenne a lot because that thing was just so nice and comfy, and oh, oh wow, what is up, man? That's beautiful. Wow. Yeah, Breezy. We're over here, man. The one that's living the life is affluent over here. He's over there doing a European family vacation, taking the wife there next year. God willing. Sounds like oil's going to take out the low of the day. The market is moving quite nicely to the upside, pushing 24,171. Let's go. Yeah, price is like right over here. This is where we're at. We're not right here. Like I'll show you guys. We'll get there. We'll get there. Some point. Sorry, guys. We're in the middle of beta, so there are some kinks we're working out. So just bear with us. See, there it is. Not bad. Not bad little morning trade. Can we wrangle this guy? What about Switzerland? Spain would be nice. I think we'd do Spain. If you go, definitely rent an Airbnb versus a hotel. What, in Switzerland or like in Europe in general? Well, I mean, I would imagine it's not cheap. Yeah, that's not bad. Especially if you can get something kind of swanky downtown, like a little townhouse or something. Get an apartment right by all the nice food places. Oh, well, that's even better. That sounds fun. That sounds like a great time. Yeah, I've got some friends. I've got some streamer friends that they're getting I wouldn't even say a house, more like a mansion. They're getting a mansion in Malta. It's insane. It's beautiful. I mean, it's crazy expensive. I was like, dang, I wouldn't mind doing it if I was a young man, right? Perfect place to trade from, trade during the day, hit the casinos at night. My kind of world. Malta, tax free. A nasty rejection right there, stuffing us down to 160, 250. Seller stepping in. I'm hearing the Bitcoin is losing VWAP right now. Looking a little weak. How will that translate over to the market though? Where are we at? We're down at 24,155 now. So we're actually a little further down than this. Hmm. Let's see. I don't even know where this thing is at. Gold is a driver for price today. Yeah, and gold and silver aren't breaking out. They're kind of losing the bid too. To get a smooth market trend. Yeah, might have to. Might have to. Oh, there it is. There it goes. There it goes. All right, let me. Ah, are we gonna get out of this? No. Okay. All right. How about now? There we go. We got out of it now. It actually did get us out this time. Nice, nice. Well, at least we're only down 1450. It's a shame, but it's okay. It's okay. We'll be all right. Man, we didn't even get filled on that first trade. That's a huge, that's a nasty rejection right there that we got. Well, right there at 197. Are you guys hearing any headlines? I'm not hearing anything. So you're not going to hear anything right now because Trump is at the Supreme Court. Oh, I guess that's where they're challenging the right to birth. So that's what they're in court talking about right now. ADP numbers, is that what that is? Because that's what, no, that's not ADP numbers. S&P PMI, that's what it's dropping 20 seconds. Forecast is 52.4. Prior was 51.6. Yep. Thank you for that, Amaro. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. They're trying to, they're going to change that. It's really, really, really interesting. But I guess we'll see. I guess I'm glad it doesn't affect me. Oh man, what a nasty sell. Can we hold this? We bounced off this. This is the prior date. What? Are you serious? Look at that. You know, we didn't move anywhere from yesterday because like this is yesterday's orb high. This is yesterday's orb low. So the opening range break from yesterday, we're literally right in the middle of it. Like we didn't do anything useful today, like so far. Can you believe? Well, why would I say, could you believe that? Of course you can believe it. You're right here with me. All right, we're believers. All right, let's get this 15-minute range opened up. Still, like I said, it's it is what it is. Hey, moving that. Oh, I did not want that. Get that out, get that down there. So your 15-minute opening range break on the NASDAQ will be a top side of 24,195, and the bottom side will be at 24,043. Let's get into the lower time frames and let's see what happens. That crazy. We'd already kind of established it, but we were playing within the range. Bought us right into it, landed us here like it didn't even happen yesterday. It's like, oh, y'all didn't see that, did y'all? Y'all didn't see none of that. All right, let's see. Man, I wish I would have known or realized that. Right now, it feels like more downside. I don't think we're gonna be. I don't think the Bulls are gonna be able to get the market. Steve, blue sky right now. Yeah, that's Steve right there. Yeah, that's Steve right there. Is he going off like that? Is he literally going off like that? Is he cha-chinging over there? Gas? Oh man. Yeah. I want to talk about it. Greatest sound on any trading platform. Cha-ching. Cha-ching. I used to have that. That was the one thing I used to like about like the Ninja Trader platform, especially if you have the trailing stop, because every time it goes, you hear the cha-ching. I used to love that. I used to. It's a little like addictive. You just want to hear that go. I remember that I used to hate it. Yeah, that was like one of my bad things. Like I want to hear that thing make a sound. What is wrong with me? Hmm. We're losing the bid here now. Getting sell signals on Bitcoin right now. Breaking 67,000. Some weakness across the range here. What's up, Breezy? I want to go for the short, but I want to wait for a pullback. Yeah. Well, like on the bigger time frames, it's like we're building support. So we're really just establishing ourselves like this is the range that we're gonna be in, cementing it. Data. Yeah. Oh, it's been like that all day. It's been like that all morning. I'm gonna go for the long here. See if we hold it. There's 24 17.50. There's the bulls stepping in. Bears rejecting it, stuffing it back down to 107.50. Bid coming back in, carrying us to 110, 113.75. Can we get to 115 though? Another rejection back down to 107.75, 108, 107. One minute green. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Trying it. Trying it, broski. Yesterday it wasn't like this though. It's going to be. Yep. Nice. That's a nice push. There we go. There's 137.75 right there. Now, can we get a candle close above this? 110. That's support resistance here. Actually, kind of funny that we have this right smack dab in the middle of an orb. I usually don't have a support resistance in the middle. Very rarely. This actually should be pretty good right now. Let's go to the three. See what the three looks like. We should be. Ah. Oh, I guess I'm in liquidation mode. Did I get liquidated? Ah, I got liquidated. Boo. I guess my $14 was it for me for the day. That's it, guys. Calling it for a day. Love you, mean it. Bye-bye. No, I'm just kidding. Is there a discount for it? Welcome 26 tomorrow. I'm glad you asked. Yes, of course, there's a discount for new traders to the platform. No, I don't know if there's anything specific for Trade C. Let me take a gander. No, I don't think so. Yeah, I don't see a special going on right now. You could always reach out to support and see what those folks tell you. I'll ask support though. I'll ask and I'll see if we have anything. All right, sellers back in control, stuffing us back down to 24.91. And we're just the market is just consolidating right now. Tight range, you got that nice little pop to the upside, almost got us up to a 24.195, and then that's it. You don't see much to get into this morning. Yeah, I'm not digging the setup myself either. Breezy, I've been using it the last 2 days pretty good. Oh, you've been using Tradesy? Trying to make another 54 to pay for your train ticket? Nice. Yeah, I don't know why mine is like super delayed. I haven't been able to quite put my finger on it or why or what, but yeah, I haven't been having great luck with it. It's been giving me some, issues to say the least. Yeah, I'm also streaming to the world. So I've got my dual streams on because, we've got the vertical and horizontal stream. So I've got those two going right now. I had this problem with this now, and then trade C. No, I'm sorry. Volumetrica, like between Volumetrica and now this, I don't know why it's delayed. No. Oh man, I wish I wasn't. I would love it. I kind of, I low key like the platform. I think it's pretty, pretty slick. Compared to like using Project X or something like that. This is crazy. It's like we're gonna use that. We're gonna use that. What is it? 110. It's like equilibrium now. Just kind of range in this. Oh man, this is ridiculous. You guys already know me. If you guys were used to trade with me before in the mornings, I'm gonna wait for a break on either the high or the down or the bottom side. Otherwise, we ain't gonna do squat. Looks like we might push though to the upside. There we are. Bidders stepping in, carrying the market to 122. There's 123. Seller step back in, stuffing us back down to 109. Bears are still in the market. They ain't letting this go. They ain't letting this go. They're not done yet. Yeah, my trading view, I don't have any problem like that. Inside bar on the 15-minute. Boo. Boo. Bitcoin's starting to break out. Well, it's like right now, Breezy. Like if you look at my chart, it says that MNQ is sitting at $120, but price is actually at 147. So I think he's just kind of pointing that out, you know. I can lower time frame. This is the 3 wick. This is just like this, just let you know buyers are around. Yep. Dang. That's insane. I like it. That's a great trade right there, Breezy. Mine isn't delayed though. I don't know what to say. I mean you can tell I'm not doing anything. It just gets laggy on me because you could see because look at how slow it moves. See, and it's funny because look, if I go over here, ay chinga. If I go here, see how fast it is? The chart is real responsive. You can tell right there. Oh, well, okay. You say go long now, 50 points, never mind. All right, made my goal off to the train station. Have a great day, all. Later, Affluent, have a great one. Enjoy. Yeah, I'm just waiting for, I don't know what I'm waiting for. Oh, man. Oh, well, it was there for a second. Let's see if it comes back for me. Mm. Still pushing upward. They're the bidders bidding us up to 24, 151. There's 156, there's 158. Can we get that 195 though? That's the question though. Can they push us all the way up there? Yep. The news at 10 was a nothing burger, but a burger does sound good around this morning tomorrow. A nice little breakfast, little Whataburger breakfast sandwich. Tasty. Are you the one over here talking about food? I don't know why you're talking about food, trying to make me hungry. Dude, I went to this, I took my wife out for lunch yesterday because, that's what I used to do in the, like when I would start off early with you guys, I would break out and go, we usually have lunch and stuff. We hit up this little toasted sub shop called what was it? Chiba Subs. It was actually really tasty. It's like all like 420 like themed and stuff. It's pretty funny. But they had these Rice Krispie treats, and they had one that were fruity pebbles, right? So my wife brought it up, and I was like, "Oh, those look good." Or we see them right there at the counter, and she goes, "Look, they have them. They have the machine there in the back where they have the the Rice Krispies, the Fruity Pebbles, and everything. So they made them there. They make them there. So I'm like, I gotta get one. It's it's not a big franchise. I'm like, yeah, I'll go for it. I'll take one of those. I took one of those. Man, it was tasty. It was so good. I hadn't had like a Rice Krispie treat in a while, but the Fruity Pebble one, oh my god, it was so delish. Dang, gonna have to DoorDash something. You got me hungry now. Well, over here, Amoro's talking about burgers. Got me thinking about that hangover burger. Looks like we're getting that upside push. Looks like the Bulls are going to go ahead and take this market from the Bears. Bears do not have conviction in the play. Pushing now 155. Quite nicely to the upside. So I was thinking tomorrow, Breezy. That's what I was thinking about, Breezy. I was thinking about getting some Uber Eats today. Full break and retest for longs completed on the SPY. Gonna need to close under 653 to even stand a bare chance. It ain't there yet, and unsure it makes sense to target shorts with the news. Yeah, right now we're bidding it up. Doesn't feel like a downside move. I mean, the trend from the overnight was to the upside. So, to short this, you're fighting the trend, Breezy. So good, very good observation there on that. Upside is in play now. I was thinking about that because, we've been selling for so many days. So, the real question is how long will we continue to kind of rally towards the upside? And what does that look like? Is that like would that be like a week? Would that be like 7 days of us just slowly grinding to the upside? That slow and, pull your hair out kind of long days. You know what I'm saying? That's what I would be like kind of wondering if I could do. There we go. Now we got some price action. You expect the bulls to be violent, to be honest. We will find out tonight with Trump, I guess. Yeah, yeah. I mean, we're sending a tanker over there. I mean, I saw that yesterday. So for us to be de-escalating the war with us sending folks out there, I mean, it's just like, what are we doing? Are we de-escalating it? Are we not? I don't know. And to me, it doesn't seem like that, but what do I know? Well, there's that cell finally kicking in that Breezy was talking about. Man, what are you, the bear whisperer? Man, you show up, man. You're almost as bad as Tip. You show up with the bears. Man, am I the only one that's ever bullish here? Well, no, Coach Matt is very bullish. Bless his heart. So I've got a bullish brother in. I'm just glad Tip ain't here. Otherwise, I know he'd be over there playing his little trumpet. You stay bullish. Well, there you go. I like you already, Breezy. Damn. Dang. We're just not making any real leeway now. And we're just stuck in the middle of this range now. We're getting rejected right now at that 160 mark. Bears still stepping in. They won't let this thing go. Oh, man. What's up? What's up, Blasky? What do you mean? You're right, Blasky. I don't like you. I love you. How you doing, broski? Good to see you. Good to see you. You having a good trade day? Ready to kibosh this thing? You know they got the Whopper today on sale for $4. Of course, my brother. Always risen you up, man. You know, you're always welcome on to the morning show with me, my friend. You're always welcome. Oh, that's hilarious. Of course he loves you. Love my community. I love my blue sky colleagues, and I especially love my blue sky community. I can't believe we got stopped out about them. We're getting that push now. There's that 180 mark now. Let's go. And we're like right in here right now. Do do do. Oil is tanking. Yeah. Yeah, I was hearing some friends talking about they're shorting USO right now, so they're shorting it into Kingdom Come. They were getting kind of worried because there was a little bit of a pullback on crude oil. That's why I was like, kind of like, I wanted to go for the long when we had that pullback because I was like, that might be it. Yeah, it sounds like crude oil is going to be breaking the low now. Yeah, you get that break on crude oil, you're gonna see that. You're gonna see the market just rip some faces. April Fools, haha, because you need tankers to move oil. Ha ha ha, this guy. They're funny. No, no, man. We've got Loa Day coming. Oh, I can give you the drums. Oh, you know what? I don't think I have that sound on my board. There's 174 right there on the NAS. Let's go. There's 175. Oh, Bears, man. Why are the Bears doing this, man? Just let the market go. Just come on, let it fly. Really? That's interesting. Quantum news pumps on quantum risk. That's interesting. Okay. On the 5 minute, I'm starting to get a buy signal here on the NAS to the upside. It's at 175, 75. Let's go. Go Bulls. Come on. There's 177. Oh man, rejected back down. Seller stuffing it down back to 170, 150. There's 170. Yeah. There's 166. Oh, 165.50. Oh man. Bears aggressively trying to take control of this. They do not want to let the Bulls take the market to the upside. Nice little pattern developed right here though, on the what 5 minute, we've got a nice W formed. I'll move on over and you guys can take a gander at it. It's a little wonky. It's a little wonky. She ain't pretty, but she's there. She's there. Could we flag out of this and just rip? I think we could. Could already hear Breezy. Why are you down there? Why are you down at 2 minutes? I like the sub time frames. They work for me. Whoa, that was some volatility. We said it though. We said it was going to be a volatile morning. Yep. This is true. Trump in the news. Of course, no. Trump is not in the news. He's in the Supreme Court, listening to arguments on birthrights. So he's actually in the Supreme Court right now. So we got a fairly quiet morning right now. The handlers are handling. Yes, isn't moving at all. That would not be a surprise. Step a bunch of alerts. I mean, it's like I said. I mean, we're we're in yesterday's orb. You know, we didn't move much from where we were at. We're testing the 15-minute orb now. I mean, if you wanted a short anywhere, this would be a decent area you could try to. Hope I don't miss any move. Man, Nacho, I don't think you'll miss any move, bro. You got those moves like Mick Jagger. Man, why would I need a cup of coffee now when the market is finally ripping to the upside? What is that? Is that to me or is that a general? Oh no, that's not me. Oh, I'm getting buy signals. Let's go. Open source video maker that checks your cursor and applies effects. Okay. Buy. That's right, Amaro. That's right. I don't care what you do. You're at the gas station. You tell that gas station attendant. You tell them to buy Nasdaq. You tell them to buy as much as they can right now. Tell the grocery store clerk. You tell the gas station person. You tell the guy in the elevator. Buy. Hey, I don't know about all that, man. I don't know about all that, man. I'm EV over here. It's just like that. Like people used to always ask me about that. Like when my 911, they'd be like, "Hey, what kind of gas mileage you get on that?" I was like, "I don't know. Not great. It's probably like 10 miles to a gallon or something." It was horrible. It was not good at all. It was pretty bad. That thing was. She was a thirsty little girl. But you don't care. Like when I had my Hummer, oh, that hurt. But I was like going to work. It wasn't even like enjoyment. So I was like burning through money like in that thing. That was redunculous, me driving around the Hummer. But that was a good time. I love that thing. I'll see if we can pull back a little bit. I want to see if we can take a long on this. You know what? I'm gonna put a buy order right here. Can I put a buy order? Maybe. Maybe. Pretty please. Okay, what about if I right click? Okay, well, just wait. You know what I can do? I can do it this way 181. I don't have to use that. I can just go this way on the DOM. 81. We'll put one right here. And then we're going to put one right here. And that should be fine. I think we should be in it on this. All right, I'll be right back. I'm going to go grab myself a cup of coffee. Let's see if this gets filled by. Our order still hasn't gotten filled. Why not? We're not in this trade already. We should be in this thing. Why are we way down here? Okay, there we go. Looks like bulls and bears are fighting around. Oh, we've been here, man. We've been here since yesterday. You know, we've literally been here since yesterday. Didn't we have two orders? We only got filled for one order on this. Well, do we have a shot? Do we have a shot of taking out the high of the day? What do you think, team? Got a few folks in Discord. You guys think? Let's see some ones in chat. One, if you guys think we're gonna take out the high, or two, if you don't think we're gonna take out that high. Getting buys on gold right now. Let's go. There we go. Market pushing to the upside. No. Pushing 191. 5.4 billion bid on gold, spot gold. And there's 24,206. Let's go. Let's go. She is ripping. There's that 200. Come on, hold it, bulls. Hold it. Do not let these bears kick you while you're down. Getting buy signals on NQ now again. There we go on the NAS pushing 211 to the upside. Let's go. Can we take out 215? Seller stepping back in, stuffing us down to 207. Looks like a range breakout here happening right here on the market. We might just get an aggressive push to the upside here now. Yeah, take out that high. High of the morning session is at 24,245. All right, I'm gonna put my stop in the money. Lock in my stop at 187 because 187 was the case. Now you see what I did there? See what I did there? Little Dr. Dre reference. Oh, okay. Hmm. Okay. Um, oh man. Why? Oh, at the front door. Oh man. Okay. Okay. Well, it's something. Well, let's just see what happens. Oh man, what a shame, man. That all right. Well, Oh, we didn't need to put a stop in anyway. What does Steve say? We don't need no stinking stops. That's what Steve always says, right? Okay. Well, I'm taking it short on this. I'm gonna go grab my cup of coffee. All right, it's looking good now. The short. Let's close that out. That way we're at least green on that. Or should we hold this and see if we get the move down and take out the lows? Just put our stop in. Can we get our stop in like for once? Let's see. I actually need to make up my loss. I'm down like $15 right now. We'll see though. And there are those sellers stepping in, pushing us down to 138. Oh, there it is. There it is. Will a short hold though? That's the real question. Who's gonna get it? It should look a little bit better with the price action now. You know that, like right now, it's like spot on. Bears are trying to take this from the Bulls. Trying to hold that 150. Oh. Well, thank God my stop was in place. We actually did get our stop. That anywho, crazy. Crazy. I mean, we haven't broken out of the orb high or low, you know? That's just the unfortunate part about it, Nacho. We have not broken out of the opening 15-minute range. So we're still sitting inside the 15-minute candle from the open. It's crazy. That's what kind of range we're in. And really what it's 75 points roughly, maybe. Let's see. Top side of the orb is what, 194. Bottom side of that is it's at 43. So, well, a little bit better than that. So about 125-ish points or so. Right. I know it's more than that. Well, what 160 points? Yeah, like 160. It looks like we're gonna bust out. Oh, there come the bull. Oh my god. Look at that. Pushing 24 201. Oh my god, the Bulls. Yeah, and pushed us all the way to 24 245. Damn near took out the high a day here just a second ago. Wow. Yeah, it's crazy. You'll see it. Like at some point, this thing will move, and you're gonna get that crazy wick on it, and it's gonna tap out at 24 245 here in just a second. Look, yep, just like that. Like I'm telling you, what this candle's gonna do. Look, they're gonna pop it now. You're gonna have that ching, and it's gonna reject real ugly. See, there it is. Oh yeah, come on, give us one more push, and then get that rejection. Yeah, it's got a little bit more. It's gonna go higher than that. Got 20 minutes to the top of the hour, team. It looked like it went higher than that. That's insane. Is this where the 5 minute candle is going to end? No, there's still 3 minutes on the 5 minute candle. Looks gross though. It's an ugly rejection on the five, but most likely they'll end up buying it back. It's just the bears, being stubborn. They're being the resistance. They fighting the trend. Mass compression on VWAP. I mean, we're in a good spot. We could break up from this. This is what you would want to see. This is exactly what you would want to see for that. I think I'm going to go for it here. Oh, wait, just a sec. There. There she goes. Come on, buyers, take it up. There's 217. Come on, man. Come on, dude. Pick up the speed, man. Come on. Oh, God. Can't. Oh, well, my order's on the book. I can see it because I'm green. All right, there we go. Now we're in. Ooh, that just got a screen. Oh, there she goes. Come on. Come on. Do it. Come on, buyers. Do not. Oh, come on. Do it. No, man, they're going to stop me out. Come on. Nah. I'm only $3 down now, though. Oh, man. And I just want to put my stop in right away because I just don't know how fast price is going to delay. I just don't know. So I'm like, "Ugh." Hi, Mary. Good morning. Long level at 24,170. Yep. Yeah, definitely. I like it. That's a good little support right there. Where'd you pick that up from? What did you use to come to that level? For me, I've got 195 as the orb high. So that's what that is for me. Oh my God, I should have stayed in this. Getting rejection. Chop much? I've been known tomorrow to like a sloppy Joe every, now and then. I'm not gonna lie. Sloppy Joe's pretty tasty. How you doing, man? How's your morning going for you? You killing it? I know you're killing it today. Nope. Yeah, I feel you. Algos didn't take any trades last night. They were on. Rook didn't play though. I worked a little bit on my algos, created some variants off of some winning strategies based on some feedback from my AI assistant. I gave up working on my clawbot last night. I just got frustrated and just stopped. Man, this is not good. This is not good. You know, if you, if you want upside, we need to see the bulls buying this, and continually, they need to move up to the upside and break out of this. If they don't, it gives too much time for the bears to step in. You know, bulls will lose confidence because they'll be like, if you're a day trader, you're in tune with how theta starts to affect you. If you guys aren't sure what theta is, that is part of the Greeks that are applied in the options chain. So theta basically means that your contract would depreciate in value. Your contract will lose value the longer you have it, that it's out of the money, especially a same day contract that actually will accelerate as the day becomes shorter. So it's that's why the Greeks are very important to understand the value of the indices that you invest in, because explain to you how they make or break your contracts, make it worth a lot of money or make them worthless. So, those are just some of the, kind of tidbits on them. But really, it's theta, and decay. The decay is because it's a time, the expiration, the death, the time of death is coming at the end of the session if it's the same day. So, those guys will jump out, they won't sit in them long because they know that they have a finite amount of time and there's no buying more. Rolling the contracts is not an option. You'll have already incurred so much of a loss that it won't be, you'd be foolish to roll a same day contract. Most traders don't, so you just have to remember to take those profits, very, to it's a profit taking driven market right now. Definitely suggest staying on that. Taking those profits. You see, it's 20 points. Grab those 20 points. Especially in this environment. Practice your scaling so that you can scale into those trades. Scale in, get that trade, and then get out and call it a day. Well, Bulls pushing us nicely up. There is 220 on the NAS to the upside. Yes. Wow. That's a heck of a move to the upside. Looks like they stopped us out just for the heck of it. You know what? Let's try this. Let's try the long. Try the long. Let's try one more long. Hmm. Getting more buy signals on the NAS. NAS pushing 234. There's 237. There's 239. There's 241. Let's go. Breaking high of day now on the NASDAQ. Oh man, what a push to the upside. Smoking the bears. There's 235 again. There's 236. Can the Bulls hold this? Can the Bulls hold this? Can they break us out? Nacho, are you ready? You better be ready, Nacho. Man, oh man, you better not be over there. Oh, you're probably driving. He's probably driving. Either that or he's sitting in the bucket. Come on, push this thing. Smoke these bears, man. Come on, Bulls. That's really strange. Look at that. Yeah. I didn't even get my order on here. Oh man, I can't see it. Oh man. Okay. Okay, there we go. There we go. It took long enough for the order to come up on the chart. Thank goodness. All right, let's put a stop in the money. All right, there she goes. There's 235, 236, rejection. There's 243. Wow. Oh man, they just rejected back down to 235. Oh my goodness. That was insane. Come on, Bulls. You can do this, man. Let's go. Smoke these bears. Send this thing. Gold about to crack highs. Breezy, Jimmy crack corn, bro. Jimmy crack corn. Let's go, man. Gold breaking out. That's insane. I bet you the silver option chain's probably nuts right now. Low key, I'm not gonna lie. I got streaming options. Streaming options. Oh my god, look at that push. Look at that push. 249 to the upside. Let's go, Bulls. Let's go, Bulls. Let's go, Bulls. Oh my god, look at that push. Oh man, that is insane. Pushing 250 now. There's 255, there's 256, there's 258. I'm not hearing anything in the news. There's a London high right there. Just getting your next candle close above it. There's the 3. Let's go. Come on, stand up. Stand up. Come on, push it. Let's go. There's 250. Let's go. This price action is dumb. Is waiting for something. I had to reset this account just to see it hit my target on the second try. I'm done. This is making me mad right here. Account blown just to see it go in my direction. Ow. I mean, the best thing I can say is if you followed your trade plan and if it didn't work, then it just didn't work. It's just that's just part of it. You can get mad at yourself and hold it against yourself as much as you want to. Just sometimes that trade idea just doesn't work out. But as long as your trade idea works out more often or it balances out and makes up your losses, then you should be fine. Sucks nonetheless. I get it, but keep at it, bro. You're doing great. I kind of want to raise my stop. I don't want to get stopped out red. I don't even know if this is actually going to work or how long it's going to take for it to work. Come on, please, please move it. Please. All right, good, good, good. Okay, we're in it. Not bad. Managed our losses. I probably could have been green by now if I would have taken profit earlier. I'd probably be up like over $100 right now if I'd have taken my profit on a couple of these trades, but so hard to really know what's going on the chart. Hey, come on up, Justin. How you doing? Good morning.
What's up, Riz? Looks like Bulls are in full control right now.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are.
I was wondering if they'd be able to keep up the steam after yesterday, and they basically said, "Hold my beer and watch."
I don't think so.
But I'm in along with you. Let's see this pump to the moon, brother.
Let's go. I've got Mary on YouTube says that she is long till 24 170. All right, and she's buying. All right. Well, good luck to you and welcome to the Bulls on Parade.
170, great entry.
Yeah, no kidding.
Talk about a buy the dip kind of session so far. Bulls are just eating up anything.
Yeah, really interesting. We ranged in the overnight, hit the mark, and then early on rejected on it. Looked like maybe the market might turn to the downside, and then all of a sudden you just get this ripper to the upside now. I mean, look at that. We're pushing 268 now.
Yep. I had a pretty critical. Oh, you have a level right around there too. It was like 250 or so, breaking over that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's very similar levels. So I think as long as we're over that, smooth sailing. Potential reentry too if you missed.
I mean, look at ES. ES broke 6,500, sitting at 6,635 now.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, overnight sessions like yesterday, those are the reasons why I got into futures trading. Those exact moves are the ones that got me in, like really, really motivated. That I was like, options were cool. I liked them. They made me money. But the big moves were happening in the after hours. And that's what I was getting hungry for.
Oh man, there's nothing like getting in early, like Sydney session, beginning of Asia, and just riding it overnight. It literally does not get any better than that. And then you can even hold into the next day
Yeah.
into New York. It's the best.
Yep, this is true.
Yeah, I'm looking. If you got in around dinner time yesterday, you're holding with stop loss well into profit. You are up so much right now, and you got no worries in the world. Besides how much money you're gonna make.
Right.
I have a very similar entry to you. Nice.
Oh, right on. What's your
Yeah,
entry?
like 225. So perfect. Let's
Okay, cool,
ride.
cool, cool. Let's go. I'm sure you're in a few more contracts than I.
I'm in 3 right now, so not too heavy.
Okay.
I took
Well,
a
we're
I took a
close.
trim at like 250, 260, just because we're still in this market where, I don't want that 50-point wick to just get me.
Yep.
But yeah, I don't see any reason to sell these. I think let's just see how high up we can go. And it's just crazy how the sentiment changes with not even a Trump tweet. It was Iran saying something yesterday. We went from as bearish as possible to was at the bottom.
Hmm. That's a crazy push. Yeah, pushing 270 now. Oh my
Love it.
God, we're like breaking out. Hold on, let me refresh this because this is like way off already. And we should be like up here at the top, not here.
There
There
we
it
go.
is. That looks better.
I'd love to. I'd love to see a 300 push and just blow right past it with some volume.
Right? That would be pretty sick.
We do that. I'm moving my stop loss to like 250 and just hopefully holding all damn day.
That
So
would
I'm
be
looking at the
awesome.
move, right? I'm looking at the movement from the last 5-10 days, that kind of average movement, we got a lot of room to go. We moved
Yeah.
what, 1,000 points yesterday? Yeah, that's insane. I remember yesterday. I think I went to walk my dog or something. Came back and
Hmm.
NQ was up 350 points. It's like, what is
Oh,
going on?
wow.
Yeah,
News driven market, my man. News driven market.
yeah. I was talking to a buddy. I think he was copy trading like 3 accounts. Was in like 6 micros. Went to the kitchen, came back, and was up like $7,500 in a few minutes.
Oh, man. Nothing better, right? Coming back to
Yeah, I
just
guess.
massive green.
Yeah, I was like, lock your account out. Don't touch the charts anymore. You were right and you were lucky at the same time, which doesn't happen very often.
Yep.
And you know what's funny? He goes,
I'm
"Oh, he's like, I'd love to see 10K today." And I was like, "Oh no, don't do it."
Mary, my values on TradingView are different than yours. I am still in a trade. We'll book profits with 100 plus pips from the current value. All right, I'm right there with you. Let's go. Yeah, I'm testing or I'm using a new beta platform that we have from TradeC. That is a rhythmic platform. And yeah, that's, unfortunately, a few little hiccups we're kind of dealing with. So bear with me on the price being a little delayed, but don't you worry, I am managing that trade. So what else do you trade, Mary? Obviously, NASDAQ. Any other indexes? NAS only? Perfect. Right on.
Saying pick one thing and do it well.
Definitely.
Let's see if this 250 holds right here. Oh, beautiful, beautiful.
It's a 265.
Yeah, I was really looking for that 250 hold and then just push the high day. That would be perfect for us.
Oh, we mean a new high a day, 282. We got time. I think we're Gucci. Oh, there she goes. There's that push up. There's 273.75 now. Oh, I hear you over there
Beautiful.
scaling out. I hear you.
Yeah, gotta take some profits a little bit on the way. Look at Coach Breezy just putting on a clinic with gold over there. 8K. Jeez.
Dang, that's insane. Get it, Coach Breezy. Get it. There we go. Oh, there's 282. Let's go.
Oh, new high day. Beautiful. Oh, wow. What a rejection that.
Yep.
She's moving.
286.50 is your new high a day.
I got my stop loss at 250 now, well in profit. Let's see if she wants to push. Might be a little aggressive on the stop loss, but that's fine with me. See if this runner goes. It's just so hard to think anything but bullish right now. I can't imagine trying to short this.
Yeah, especially with the strong overnight move to the upside.
Yeah,
I
it's
agree
just
with you.
mhm.
Like the market was waiting for an excuse.
Literally.
You
You know what
trade a
these
few.
whales are just loading up on these pullbacks, so it's just a matter of time before you get a massive push. All it takes is
Hmm.
one little headline. I'd be curious to see the level 2 data right before that news dropped if there was somebody loading up. Seems to be the theme for the past couple months.
Yeah.
Like, oh, weird, somebody dumped oil and grabbed a ton of SPY calls. That's crazy. And she's flirting with high day again. See if we get this push to 300.
Well, I think we will. There's 280.
Mhm.
Come on, do it. We're 9 minutes into the top of the hour now. Got 20 minutes left for a London Power Hour. That's right, Mary. Mary won. Hold till the 4-hour candle closes.
Oh, this
All right, let's
4 hour
take a
close
look at that.
should be bullish, I would think. Oh yeah. If this 4 hour candle closes above that 250, we should be set. Obviously, we still have 50 minutes, but just keep breaking structure to the upside. It's fine with me.
Where's this the 4 minute? That's crazy.
Yeah, trade is interesting. I've never seen the 4 minute as a default option.
Yeah.
It
It's
threw me
just
off
like
the
right
other day.
there. Yeah, I know. Like right now, I hit it and I was like, wait a minute, that says M. It doesn't say H. I was like,
Yeah,
wait a minute, I'm on the wrong.
exactly.
It's like, why is that there?
We're going to
Who's
see a lot of
trading?
people in chat like, oh, the 4 minute candle's amazing. Oh, let's see. Let's see if she can hold again.
Yep. There's the pullback. Mm-mm-mm. See if we'll pull back maybe to that 253. That's that London high.
Yeah, that's what
Use that
I
as
really
support.
want to see that hold. I think if that does go, um, could be a nice pullback to re-enter. I just don't want to. I don't want to see my play go red. I mean, man, you're sitting at what 50 points? Oh, did you get stopped?
No,
No,
I'm
you're
still
still in.
in
Yeah,
it.
yeah, still at 50 points.
I'm,
Yeah,
I'm
we're chilling.
Yeah, I'm actually putting a buy order. I'm putting a buy order at 248. So if we get a wick
I
down into
like
that,
that. I like that a
I want to see
lot.
if I can
That's it.
catch that.
Yeah, if we that would be a hell of a bottom wick. Just bottom tick that and get the next leg up.
What's up, Jesse? Good morning. Of course, we'll hold your hand, my friend. Always here for a blue sky brother in.
Jesse's over there just cruising in his sweet new ride.
Yeah, what did he buy?
What was it, Jesse? A Tacoma?
Oh, nice.
Looks pretty sweet.
Yeah,
Oh, Tundra. Oh, the big boy one.
I got that.
Nice.
Oh, you got that T Max. I like
Those are
that
some
thing.
badass trucks.
Yeah, my buddy had one of those, and it was pretty sick. I liked it.
Mhm.
Nice. All right, my friend. Good luck. Hope the sell goes well.
Michigan roads are the worst. Need to. Oh, yeah. I can imagine. Twin turbo hybrid. Suspension's there. I think if I was to get another truck, it would be a Toyota. Those things just, yeah, rock solid.
I just want my Hummer EV. That's all I want.
I was always a Ford and Chevy guy, but I think the Toyotas have just gotten way better than them. All
Mm-hmm.
right, come on in, Q. Let's hold this and pop. Get my boy Riz filled,
Yeah,
and then
let's go.
let's rock it. Yeah, the value hold is insane too. I know people Toyotas drove them for 2 years and sold them for the same price they bought them for. Pretty wild.
Yeah, especially right now.
A decent amount of people watching on Twitter too. Nice, nice. Five-year-old only to save 6K. Yeah, no chance. Yeah, get that warranty. I have a RAV4, and I'm like, man, I'm like, we're gonna give this to our kids. It's gonna last so long. Is Bob Barker dead? That the Wheel of Fortune guy hasn't been dead for a while. All right, and Q consolidating quite a bit up here. As long as we're over this 250 or Riz's entry, I'm really, really into this long. If we break through, get stopped out, I'm just looking at re-entries for longs. You know what's funny? On my chart, obviously the contracts have rolled over, but 150 something, I have a level. It says tariff tweet low from April. But he's a rabbit over 300K. Yeah, I mean, as long as you keep up with that maintenance, those things will just last forever. Like I think I'm a Toyota fanboy now. My daily will always be a Toyota, and if I want a garage car, I'll have one. But I don't think you can beat them.
I don't know. I've been pretty lucky.
But
No, just with like cars,
Oh, okay, yeah. Well,
we did
you're a big
a
car guy, right? Though, aren't you?
yeah, I'm a huge car guy.
Yeah, didn't you used to like you do races down in Mexico and stuff like that?
Yeah, yeah. I used to race cars
Yeah.
down in Mexico, autocrosses, road rallies, stuff like that. So,
Mhm.
did that for a few years. So yeah, but yeah, that's why like now, if you hear me throughout the year, I'm always talking about like MotoGP or F1 or something like that. Cause, you know,
Mhm.
I, I stopped racing a few years ago, but I love going to the races and, to get out there and, take a 3 or 4 day weekend out with the boys, to go see the races. There's nothing like it. It's exhilarating.
Oh yeah. We just had Formula One racing in the Tampa Bay area last week. It was
Oh, nice.
it was crazy down here. Is let's see, is my buddy in the chat? No, he's not here, but yeah, you find a friend with a high rise downtown, you sit on their patio, have some drinks and just watch these cars just go through the city. It's wild. It's
Man,
so
that's
loud.
awesome. Well, I can imagine.
But
Yeah, well,
the amount of money that these Formula One races bring into the city is crazy. I'm talking people rolling in on yachts, like Rolls Royces everywhere.
oh yeah, yeah. Well, if you go to Monaco and stuff, definitely. You know,
Hmm.
I've been down at a few of the races and stuff. I've been down to like the Ferrari pits and stuff. Like, I'll show you some photos real quick.
Yeah, that stuff is crazy. Oh wow, nice. Talk about right up in there.
Oh yeah. No, I was like literally like me and my boys were all down there and stuff. Let's see. I think I got a cool pic of me down here,
Yeah,
like in the
Jesse, you're not kidding.
pits.
F1 and horse racing is FU money. That's true. Oh, that's awesome, Rose.
Yeah, I
That's
was right
super
in. I
cool.
was right inside the garage. Check this out.
Heck yeah.
This is awesome right here.
Wow. That's so crazy. And those cars are so wild because they're just literally sitting in there going 200 miles an hour in this like little, looks like a wagon almost in a picture.
Right?
I used to be
Y-
incredibly into cars, and now I'm just I grew up now, and I just want to be comfortable and have a nice stereo. It's funny how it changes.
oh man, it'd be like that. I don't think I want to. I don't want to have like a big, massive collection. Like for a while, I had like 7 cars, so I had a
Hmm.
massive collection of cars, and it was just so difficult to deal with, managing them all and upkeep, registration, inspections, and everything else that came along with owning them. And yeah, I was just like, you know what, I don't want to deal with them. Like, so like now I'm at this point that I don't want an old car. As much as I would love an old car, I don't want to deal with an old car, and I just don't have time for it, and then trying to find someone that can work on it. Because I've got kind of a eclectic taste in cars, and I know I want something unique. So whatever I end up with, I'll have to find someone that's specialized, and that won't be easy. So yeah.
Yeah, and unless you got the time to work on it yourself, that it just ends up being a money pit, and you don't even get to enjoy it half the time.
Yep. Since we're
I do miss the speed though. My last fast car was a Camaro SS with T tops, and oh man, that thing was fun.
here, I'll share a funny one for you. You recognize that? Who recognizes the family truckster?
What, that does look familiar. What is that from?
National Lampoon's Family Vacation.
Ah, that's what it was.
Let me see. Yeah, I got some crazy car picks. Yeah, so me and my sons, that's what we usually do. That's kind of our thing. We all go to the races, we go to car shows, stuff like that, and we'll travel together and stuff and do all that.
I used to do that with my dad all the time. It's so much fun, and you don't have to spend a ton of money and just look at cool cars all damn day.
Right? You know? It's really funny because at first when my boys were little, they didn't really realize what I had. And as they got old, like now they're like, Dad, it's funny because they'll talk to me and stuff and they'll be like, Dad, I'm like, yeah, that's what's up.
They never know how cool you are until they grow up, right?
I guess. I guess not. But then again, I never felt like I was not cool. So I didn't think that was a thing.
Man, she keeps flirting with high day. It's just a matter
Oh,
of
she's
time,
going
guys.
for it.
She's just trying.
Running out of steam, and man, we're 6 minutes away from the London close.
Yeah, I'm curious which if we're gonna get a spike one way.
Yeah.
All right, here's that. So we've got some pretty big support at like 260. So I'd love to see it wake up again. If not, I want to see you get your fill down there. I used to love those trucks, Jesse.
Mm. Look, I'll show you a picture of my old Hummer.
Like a H1.
I had an H2.
Oh, okay. I still see some H1s running around, and those things are just massive.
Small H2. I loved it though. My oldest, he loved that thing. He misses it. He's like, Dad, I love that truck. And I was like, man, I did too, man. But it was so expensive. That
Oh
thing
yeah,
ate me out of house and home. It
and the
was
gas, man.
yeah, it was
Can you
crazy
imagine filling the
expensive.
gas up right now? Oh my god.
Well, it's really funny because when I had the Hummer, my office was what, maybe 12, 13 minutes from my house, and it was like an expressway shot over there. And I swear to God, in like 3 days I was already like empty. So this thing was like
Oh my
costing me
god.
like well over like $200 a week to drive, and it was crazy. I
To go
just couldn't deal with
nowhere.
it. Yeah, to go
Yep,
nowhere. You're right. To go nowhere.
I
I'm
agree.
just going to the office, and then a lot of times it was me like running errands. I need to go get paper for the girls, we're out of ink, meet with the client. So, it's just like Mickey Mouse driving that would just nuke me. It was like, like in a day's worth of driving, I'd be like, oh man, I'm already out of gas. I was like, oh my God. I was like, dude, I just put a Hondo in this thing today and I'm already empty. I haven't even made any money. Like, like
Yep.
what? I'm like,
That's
oh
how I
my
felt.
God.
The last time gas was up here, I had a V8 truck for no reason. I didn't need it. Same thing. I was like, you know what? Maybe I'll get a little four banger and not spend $80 every day and a half.
Right?
Like you said, you go to Target, you get some lunch, you drive around for a bit, yeah, and you're out.
That's why, like, when my wife ended up getting her Tesla, I was like sold. I was like, no, that's it. I was like, there's no reason for me to deal with anything else. It's a no brainer. So what my plan is to go from my old Hummer is to that new Hummer. That's my plan.
Ah, okay. Are they still making those things?
The Hummer EVs. Yes.
Oh, they're EVs. Ah, okay. Ooh, okay. Here's that 250, guys. Let's see if we hold. This is gonna be pretty critical. I think you're gonna get your
Yeah.
fill here, Riz.
My should move
You
my
know, and
stop.
I'll take one with you right there in solidarity.
Solidarity.
Coach Breezy, that's a great point. I used to be into fancy rides until I realized I'm just going to Walmart. I don't need this. Yep.
Well, that's the whole reason why I decided I was like, I want to get an EV because I don't drive a whole lot. So for me to pay for something that going back to the reason why I got rid of a lot of my cars is that I was dealing with maintenance. Like I had a couple of cars that were problematic. I had this old 86 944, beautiful car. But the problem with it is that it would go. She was always in the shop. She liked to break down on me, and I paid a
Yep.
good shop to work on it and stuff. But I mean, it's just the way it was. It's just finicky, and I just didn't want to deal with that kind of stuff. Like I'll show you a picture of the 944.
Yeah, I used to be so against newer cars, but I'm telling you, once you get the warranty and you don't have to worry about anything, it just makes it so worth it. Ooh, that's sweet. But I could see that being in the shop all the time and costing just an arm and a leg.
It wasn't crazy expensive. I went to a shop. I didn't take it to the dealership. Like this one actually went to a place called Jones Racing. So they build custom they build basically Porsche race cars and stuff. So I would take it over there, but not crazy expensive. It was just she would go over there and she'd be gone like a month. She'd go on vacation
Yeah.
to the shop, you know. But they would be backlogged. I wish I didn't bother me. I had a bunch of them, so I was just like, yeah, I'll get it back. And it's out of my sight. It's out of the driveway, so my wife is happier because it's gone. So for me, it was kind of a
Riz, you might
good
want to
thing. Yeah.
refresh your chart real quick.
Oh, okay, we're in it now.
Yep. Yeah, that was we got in on the knife. Let's see if we recover this. I'd like to see us hold. Well, my original entry. That'd be nice.
Oh man, that got me.
Yeah, that was a big knife. Let's see. I'd like to see us hold 225-ish area. That'd be great. Push back above 250. Yeah, the gas mileage is wild, Jesse, on newer cars too. I was used to getting like 10, 11, and then all of a sudden getting 30 something. All right, there's the 250 push, guys. Let's see if we can reclaim it and hold. If not, this is just kind of a retest to go back to some kind of equilibrium. But green on the fill, so it's good.
Yeah, the ad worked. Put my stop in the money, just a few points above.
Yeah, just to be safe. Yeah, liquidity snatch. Yeah, that was a pretty nasty liquidity grab.
Oh man, that was gross. That was just ugly.
I mean, that was almost 50 points down.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying break even stops, even in got a decent amount of points. They're not safe until you get a massive structure shift. It kind of looks like we're starting to get lower highs. I really need to see a nice push out. Make me feel better.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, we're protected in profits, but I'd like to see this just shoot to the moon.
Yeah, I'm watching it now. See if we can hold
I'd
a
like.
9.
I see that. Yeah, I'd like to see us push over like 270 to be safe. We kept flirting with that area for a while. But it is also London is closed. We're heading to lunch hour. It could be a lot of rebalancing right here. We've already kind of been chopping for the last 30 minutes already.
Yeah, Mary on YouTube says she's ready for a bounce.
Yep,
I'm ready for a
I'm
bounce
right there
too.
with you.
Well, there's a London close right there. We're 4 minutes past. That's probably what that's probably what that was, is the London, that? Probably them
Yeah,
exiting
that's it.
positions.
Yep, closing positions, taking. It'd be hard not to take profit if I was in London at close right now.
If you were long from the London Open to right now, you would be up an astronomical amount. So there
Oh
would be
yeah,
no
there's
reason for you not to.
no reason to risk it. Just take that money.
Yeah. And look at that. Wow, that's an insane push.
Okay, I feel good now. I like that risk. Let's go.
Let's
Hell
go.
of an
Let's
ad.
do it.
I was only nervous for 30 seconds on that ad, and then we're good. All right, give us high day now.
Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get that high
There's
day
your bounce,
going.
Mary. There's your bounce, Mary, on YouTube. Let's get more.
Just stop it. Perfect. And we scaled into it. That
Yeah.
was almost like a perfect scale in on it. Although it did get a little sketchy because it came like right. We got red
Yeah,
on it for just a little bit.
got a little squirrely for a second, but you know what? It turned out well. That's how you add into a winner. That was perfect position to get in. Don't chase at your ad. Wait for it to come back to you, and no reason to get out until we break structure or something like that. Textbook ad risk. And then here comes high a day. Come on.
Let's go. That's a great trade right here.
Yep, loving it. Currently up 60 points.
Yeah.
There's high day again. Beautiful.
Breaking 290 now. New high of day 291.
I have 318 marked as a nice target, so I'm really hoping we creep up there.
I've got a breakout level at 24,472 if we get up there.
Oh, give me that. I'm fine with that.
I would probably say that. Was that?
Go ahead.
I'd probably say that we'll probably run out of steam around like 413, 416 if we can get up there.
I
I'm pretty
could see
sure
that.
we will though.
I have something marked right around there as well. If we just decide to blast off, like 500's on the menu, but that would be a little surprising to me, but I'd take it. Don't get me wrong.
Mm-hmm. Refresh that. Well, let's see what happens, with the European markets closing.
I mean, yeah, if New York wants to keep the trend, I mean, London teed it up for us.
Yeah, it's just scary though, whether or not, retail investors will keep the momentum to the upside or if they'll take profit during the New York lunch. They'll take advantage of the lack of liquidity and they'll start taking profit and make it go down. I mean,
Yep.
you could lose an easy 140 points, no big deal, and it'll be like nothing. It'll bring you down to 24,108.
Yeah, that's the only thing. If Bears do get some momentum, it could be a quick downside move. But I'd just be looking to buy, honestly. Wait for some kind of base if that happens until they give me a reason not to.
Yeah, buy the dip, man. Buy the dip. Hey, Breezy, don't you bring that bear case in here, bro. You leave that stuff in your room. We're bullish today. No, the Bears have had like a week to decimate the market. The Bulls need to stretch their legs. They need to graze, bro. Let them go out there and get some grass. Of course, baby boy, you are a peacock, and we will let you fly. I love that movie. It's like it's gotta be one of my favorite movies. I need to work on my overlays. I miss having the
I've been trying
overlays
to
I used to.
I've been trying to work with AI, and once they give you a decent one, if you ask them to change it anymore, it just gets worse and worse and worse. Like they
Oh
give you a certain
man.
one, and then it just like you have to stop, or else it just gets worse.
So check this out, right? So I've got my open claw that I've been using, which basically is like a handler for your AI agent. So instead of
Hmm.
you interacting with it, the open claw does that process for you and keeps on it until it gets to some kind of resolution, whether it fails or passes is whatever the outcome is. So what you do is you like whenever you create a new project, like in if you go to chat, you go to Claude, you start a new conversation, right? When you're gonna ask a new topic, right? So
Hmm.
so you don't commingle your questions and get bleed-ins from your prior questions. So like here you create workspaces. So we created a workspace called marketing. I tasked a sub agent to create a marketing strategy for me. Two separate ones actually for different markets that I market in. And it was like, yeah, sure, fine. I'm going to take care of it. I'm going to build it out to your specifications. I gave it my affiliate links, my socials. Go do your work and let me know what you come up with. So then I'm like, all right, cool. I want to leave that workspace so that AI agent can do its work and report back. Like 6 hours later, I'm like, I want to go check on that agent. So let's go over there. And my main agent is like, well, I see it there, but I can't take us there. I don't have rights. And basically for like 4 hours, I'm like fighting with this thing, trying to get into that space. And I can't. And to right now, I still can't get into it. Oh, I haven't even attempted it because I don't even want to try. I'm so just bummed out about it.
Yeah. I got to get into the Claude agents. I've been holding off because I know I'm going to go down the rabbit hole like crazy. I need to
You
wait for
know,
my wife to go on a weekend trip or something, and then I'll get into it.
bro, there's nothing like having I can interact with my AI bot in Discord. So I actually have a person I can the agent I can talk to, and they and I have conversations. I'm just like, hey, what's
Mhm.
this? Do this, X, Y, and Z. And that's really cool because normally you would have to go to a website or download the app. And being that I'm
Yep,
always in
exactly.
Discord, yeah, being that
Oh,
I'm in
there's
Discord, it's cool.
new high, guys,
New
new
high.
high.
Yeah, there you go. 290,
Yeah, that's
295
wild.
high a day.
Give us this 300 push. But yeah, I have so many friends that Claude is literally doing their job for them. It's insane.
I believe it. Yeah, the automation processes and stuff like that. If you can figure it out, yeah. Like right now, I've got what? I got like six. I got six AI agents right now. The main one that handles them all. I don't know though. Sometimes that one's a kind of weird to deal with though.
He's getting on a power trip.
Yeah.
I think my
Or
my my coding buddy had 20 agents working for him at once. It's crazy. Oh, there we go. There's 300 guys. Boom. If you guys
let's
want to lock some
go.
in or move your profit up, move your stops up, this is the time to do it. That's a nice little break of structure.
Yeah, I
Straight
think I'm
up
gonna put my
printing, Riz.
stop. Yeah.
This eval I've been using during our lunch streams is eating the past couple days. I'm up like 1,500 the last 3 days.
Nice.
It's going well.
Well, congratulations.
Well, hopefully by the end of this play, it's like 2 grand.
I think you can do it, bro. I know you can do it.
I'm still getting
Yeah,
used
that's
to
good.
TradeC compared to Trading View, just because I think the rhythmic feed is just faster. The candles just move much more. It makes it seem like they're moving a lot more than the Trading View I'm used to. Still getting used to that.
Yeah, it's really interesting because you see that pulsating move on the candle. You don't see that in
Yeah,
trading view.
exactly. Especially if you're on like the smaller time frames.
Hmm.
Like I'm sitting on the 1 minute right now, and it's just crazy. Y'all have a number if you make it past, it's just pure greed. 320 if we make it past them is pure greed for me. But until we see a reason to stop, I mean, I think you just trail stops at this point. Oh, tick. Yeah, I've never used ticks. I know a lot of people. A lot of people use it. I refuse to pay for trading view though. I don't use any indicators, so I don't see any point. At one point, I think I had the most expensive one. It was like $70 a month. Oh, thinking prop? No, I don't know. Riz, let me know how you feel about this, but I don't think you can go off profit numbers unless you have a hard cap for just kind of the day, because I think every setup is different, and sometimes you have those just A plus setups where you're going for 200 points, and sometimes you have setups where you're going for 20, and then it's either going to reject or break out. So I'm not a big fan of numbers. If we were playing numbers right now, I would have been out of this trade a long time ago.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I agree. I completely agree with you on that. I've had a lot of traders ask me that. And, my real
Mhm.
thing is that as long as you're disciplined by putting that stop in, then you should be fine. As long
Mhm.
as you're trading according to some kind of plan, you have an agenda that you're trying to make, and this trade falls into that, then you can continue forward.
Yep.
Otherwise, you're just kind of just randomly taking trades through the day, like, oh yeah, here's a good setup, let me take a trade. And it doesn't end up with a good outcome because you never really truly adhere to one type of trade to accumulate the gains. You'll start off with a $25 win, then you've got a $50 loss, and then you've got a $5 win, and then you've got a 25 $200 loss, and you just get that offset. There's no consistency, and that's why consistency is really important.
Yeah, and also I want to add to that because that was a great question, Jesse. Same with stop losses. A lot of newer traders that I've talked to or taught in the past, they've been like, how many points do I use on NQ? 10, 15, 20? And the answer is depends on the chart, because like right now, if you're using a 10-point stop loss, you're going to get stopped out every single play you take. But sometimes when it's flat, the 10-point can work. So I really think you have to play the chart. Either play with candle structures, an indicator, wicks, like whatever you use to base your trades on, use that. Same with price targets. Just think if you had a 20-point price target for every play you take, you'd be leaving so much money on the table and probably lead you to re-enter, start tilting, all the stuff we don't want to do.
Yeah, I will say one thing, Jesse. If you've been chilling with me in VC for the last year, you'll know that you've heard me say how greed is good, greed is necessary. You know, that's just me being funny. But really, the truth of it is that if you've been here long enough, sitting at the market, watching the charts, then you'll know that there are crazy days that we get these wild expansions. And really, you have to be prepared for that and understand what and how that looks like and how that materializes into the trade. So that's where like trailing your stop, giving the trade room to grow and breathe and do what it needs to do. That's where that starts to come into fruition. Like sometimes you'll see that I'll have like a contract like right now, I'm only in two contracts and that's $245, you know?
Mhm.
So that's what I like to do. I don't mind taking small paper cuts because I know that when I find my winner is going to be explosive. I'm going to
Yep.
have some crazy ripper with just a handful of, mini micros because I like that trade. That is my favorite. That is my trade right there.
And I think letting your winners win too. Like you can pay your bills and have your, I call it your paycheck off your normal trades, but those trades that go are how you make money and grow your account and become like a full-time trader. Because all you need is like one a week, one every 2 weeks that runs, and it just like doubles your account or doubles your profit for the week.
Definitely.
Like for example, right now we're up 75 points, almost 100. I'd call that a winner. That's one of those that you let it go until you find a reason to not to. There's no
Yeah.
reason to cut it.
You know, the biggest thing I can say on that, Jesse, is at some point in time, you're going to get to a point that you're going to get frustrated with your trading. I'll be honest. And that's the truth. You're going to get frustrated with your trading because you're going to say something to yourself one day and you're going to be like, man, why do I keep missing these big trades? You know, I can see it, I call it out, and I always end up getting stopped out. I end up leaving so much money on the table that you start pulling your hair out. That's when you start to kind of realize that there are other trade opportunities. And how can you manage that trade better? Like me, mentally, my thing all starts with where I'm at in the day. How much money have I made or lost in the day? Because that really dictates how my actions kind of play out through the day. If I'm already red, then my first goal is to get green. And it really depends on how red I am. Like, you know, like just a little, I'm $4 down on the day. But I'm technically up $270 now. Well, I guess 260, you know, whatever dollars minus the $4, right? But just being patient, taking my time, you know, those are the things there that you can kind of just start to build in. And those are the building blocks of you becoming a trader. You know, that's you building your your own trade strategy. And that's the seat time. You know, that's how that translates into what you becoming a good trader. That's a direct correlation into it.
You know what, Jesse? I'd challenge you to do this so you can see it in real time. Get a couple evals or a couple paper trading accounts. Do one account where you take profit at whatever dollar amount you think you should take, and one account where you let runners run. And I think you'd be very surprised after a few weeks or a month of the difference in the balances of the account. Especially if the market can catch a trend. You're gonna kick yourself for not doing it earlier. All right, I got eight more points till my major TP where I'm gonna take a big trim. Come on, Riz, let's get it.
You know, I got
yeah.
one. Oh, sweet. Let's go.
Guys, we are up about 100 points on this play right now. Let's go. Look at that, Riz. We were complaining we couldn't catch some lunch hour trades. Boom, 100 points.
There you go.
It was a matter of time.
Hey, sometimes it happens. Sometimes there's a little magic that happens during New York lunch.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the other thing you could do, and I would offer, is that open up your paper trading account so that take trades on a paper trading account, even though when you're not planning on being in the market. If you see a setup, go for it, and then put a standard stop and take profit on it, and just start to do that. Because the more that you do that, the less you care about the trade, and the more you kind of do that, it kind of breaks your habit that you won't be checking on it. You just kind of let it go, and then you'll remember, oh, I have that trade still going. Let me go check on it. That's also a nice little, you know, hack that you can kind of do on yourself to start getting yourself acclimated to just let the trade go. You know, just set it and forget it. Mike says it.
Yeah, and Mike sets and forgets with 8 minis. So if he can do it, we can do it with a couple of micros. Another good thing to do is if you walk away, set alarms where your PTs would have been. And when you hear your alarm go off to hit like PT1, move your stop loss. You hit PT2, move your stop loss. That's a very easy way to not get spooked out of trades because you're not watching it.
Mhm.
All right. So anything after this, guys, is free money for me. Let's run this thing up to, what did you say? 470? Run this sucker up.
Yep. See. See if we see anything there. Yeah, I'd say about 472, right around there. Probably see some resistance.
Let's run it.
Trump has a special announcement at 9 p.m.
Oh my God. Never ending.
Never.
You see what I read this headline, I think earlier this morning. It said, buy the oil from the US or go get it yourself to like England.
Yeah. Yeah. Said he did he did the world a favor. Now they can go do whatever they need to do.
Mm-hmm. Was in trouble giving address to the nation. Keep it vague, why don't you, huh?
Yep. Nobody in America needs oil.
Yeah, he's gonna say it's close to over, like he does every
Yeah,
couple hours.
nobody in America uses oil. Oh, we know he's gonna say it's over. You know, the only bad thing about all this is with so many things like that, when will the market no longer care and all of a sudden turn ugly because there's no confidence anymore? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You cry wolf so
Right.
many times.
Well, I think that's what I think Matt specifically was talking about. That every Monday he gives bullish news, and the bounce is getting smaller and smaller and smaller because people are just starting to catch on that he's just trying to pump the market. Riz, I'll be back in like 2 minutes.
You got it. What's up, General? Man, oh my God. My boy is back at it. Oh my God, dude, that is a huge position. Good Lord. Dude, welcome back. Welcome back to the market, bro. Well, somebody's making some money. Final move upside, 10 minutes to go. Oh, what's up, Mary? I see you. You're double dipping here. I see you here in the Discord, and I see you there on the YouTube. I appreciate you, and I appreciate all our viewers across the interwebs. Hope you all have enjoyed the morning stream. We've had some decent plays. You know, apologize about a little bit of delay in the price action. We are showcasing a new platform that is TradeC. Great AI based trading platform with some really cool stuff. Automated trade strategy is going to come into play pretty soon. Really cool stuff. What's up, Jesse? How's it going? Oh, I thought you wanted to come on stage. I was going to let you come on up if you wanted to. Oh my goodness. That's awesome, General. Like he's not even in here. He just showed up just to just to rub that in my face. How's he gonna come in here and just flash that he made all this money and be like, "Nyeh." Man, I can't believe it. All right, we are 4 minutes into New York lunch, ladies and gentlemen. 4 minutes into New York lunch. You know what that means? Time to grab lunch. But can retail continue and carry the market up for upside? I like it. It does worry me though. It does worry me, I mean, these guys could just toilet this thing. We're talking about paper-handed retail traders here. We're talking about smooth-brained ape traders out there like me. Yeah. Yeah. No, but really, don't forget it is New York lunch. Make sure you guys get up, walk around, grab yourself a cup of water, a fresh cup of rocket fuel, aka coffee, because there's a whole lot of trading day left in the day. Don't forget also, we've got our great podcast down. You can catch that on all the socials. You can catch that on YouTube, YouTube pod, anywhere you catch a podcast. We're on Spotify. I'll drop a link in that in the chat below for you guys. And as of lately, we have been recording our Blue Sky podcast inside the Discord. So if you guys are interested and like to participate and come on the podcast, ask some questions live, feel free to. Even you viewers out there on the intrawebs, you guys out there struggling, looking for mentorship or programs or offerings, then you know what? This is the place for it. Free classes, free education. All you got to do is be a member of the community. It's ridiculous. The only thing that you actually have to have an account for is to talk inside the VC Discord. Imagine that. Everything else is free. So, stop in. Links are in the description below. Yeah, we're losing volume here. I mean, we're still holding 312 right now. Just, oh man, they can just sell this thing so easy. You know what? I'm going to tighten my stop up.
We don't need that kind of attitude, Riz. This is gonna pump. Come on.
I agree
figured
with
we'd
you.
chop
It,
around
it
here.
does have stuff, yeah, it's just the time of day, and you have to have retail intent on buying this.
And we keep making new highs. We keep breaking structure. It's not the quickest, but I mean, I'm not worried yet. Well, I'm not worried at all because it's a winning trade no matter what we did. But Not worried about continuation yet.
All right, then. I don't want to give up half the profit, though.
Actually, you know what? That last move lines up with a fib extension as well. So that was a good PT.
Are you still in?
I'm still in for sure. My stop loss, where do I put my stop loss? I got my stops at 280 right now. I'm only in I'm in 2 after the ad right now. I'm thinking about going down to 1, but I want to see if this goes. I think if we break 280, it's going to go back down. So I want to give it room to breathe. Still be 50 points in profit. So we'll see. That is the only downside of trailing your stops and giving it room to breathe. If you're not comfortable giving up 40 points, taking 80 points is always good. What is that saying? You don't go broke. Don't go broke taking profit.
That's right.
But
Nobody
I think
ever
you
went
also
broke.
don't. Yeah, I also don't think you get rich taking profit too early. Double-edged sword.
You don't go broke taking profit, I guess, but who
Hey, what's
knows?
up, Dusty?
What's up, Justin? Oh, sorry. Jesse.
I don't know how I got here, so if I raise my hand, feel free to take my privileges away.
No,
No,
you're
we're just
solid.
monitoring. We're just monitoring. Not too much going on right now. I mean, we're still holding. This is nice, guys. Looking good.
This is great.
Need RQ on the stage? I know, that's what I'm saying, Breezy. Make it a
Can you
party.
imagine that we get RQ and then we get Blasky on?
What happened to that man?
RQ? He had
Yeah.
too many drinks at the tiki bar during the holiday party.
Oh shit! Yeah, that'll happen.
Hasn't been the same since. There, you heard us talking. There he is.
Yeah.
I told him that story was never gonna die.
Yeah.
What's going on, young man?
April Fools. Gotcha.
Oh, RQ. My heart is broken, buddy. It's gonna rub your feet. Give me them toes.
Yeah, we should have done something fun for April Fools.
Yeah, I know. We're talking about it.
Did you see Sega Genesis put out a post that they updated their logo to a different shade of blue?
No.
Yes.
No. Did people go nuts?
Screenshot it. Dude, they did, man. It is hilarious.
I'm the old guy with the big nose standing out there. Yeah, it's me, Breezy, right there. Get off my lawn.
Well, don't let Jaja hear about that. He was making fun of me because he's like, "You're always worried about your door." It's not that I'm paranoid about it. It's just that I just don't expect someone there. Yeah, they tricked a bunch of folks into like going over and looking at it.
So like some of the video games from back in the day, they just do it for me.
Yeah, they made their logo 3% more blue.
The world's gonna end. Yeah, I logged on to social media this morning. First post I saw was "Rest in peace, John Daly," and I'm like, "What the hell? How's that guy's never gonna die?"
Dude, John
Oh,
Daly, so I was out in Arizona playing golf like 2 weeks ago with my dad, and he sends me a picture the day before I fly out there. John Daly's on the tee box out there. I'm like, damn, I was one day too late.
with a cigarette and a
Oh,
Diet
that'd
Coke,
have
I
been.
guarantee you.
Dude, I got a picture actually. Hold on, I want to find this thing when I get to this next light here. I'll be a good boy. Um, See, that's what you'd be. God bless America. You could be driving, trading, and chatting all at the same time.
All right, let's hold 300 here. Get this next push up.
Oh, we are blessed. We're eyes on the road. I can't crash this new truck. Otherwise, I'd have did payments on it.
Yeah, Josh, I don't know. I think Jesse just started pressing buttons, ended up on stage.
I must have raised my hand. I was like, I don't think anybody's crazy enough to invite me, but I'll take it.
Yeah, you raised your hand,
Rich
so I
holding it
brought you
down
up.
though. He's like, bro, are you coming or not? Like, dude, I am.
Well, there you go. And we're glad to have you.
What a good deal though. I mean, a lot of these other firms got all these yahoos up there speaking. That's like valuable stuff you guys are spitting on that. Like I said, I don't know how long it took me to decide to just not use a number for stuff. I'm like, well, why the hell am I doing this? Somebody just
Well,
explained that like a while ago.
I think everybody, when they first start trading, it's kind of the same thing. Like, how much money do I want? How much am I willing to risk? And then after a while, you just see like your plays that work end up working out so well, and you leave so much money on the table. Then you start re-entering, and then you get smoked because you're entering after the half the move already happened. You're gonna get a pullback. Same thing with a stop loss. Like if the 5 minute candles are 50 points, like a 15-point stop loss is not going to cut it.
Yeah.
Literally exactly what would happen. Spoken
Mhm.
like someone who's been there.
And then you get wicked out, and then it goes your way, and then you're pissed. Then you get back in, and that's how the cycle
Irate and
starts.
emotional and friggin' cause
Yep.
havoc.
Or you start averaging
Self-destruct.
in, or we're starting
Yep.
starting to get some bearish momentum here. See if the bulls can hold on.
Yeah, this is what I was worried about.
Yeah, I figured that 320 would give us some kind of drop. I got my stops at 280. I already took more than half my position out, so we'll see. See if we can hold on. Either way, that entering down in the 220s, like everybody should be nice and green.
All right, you guys will get a kick out of this. John Daly. Good. Just drives his cart right up to the thing. What a baller. Let's keep the other two. Bam.
What a legend. And guys, just because we're calling out numbers and we have our own position, remember it's your account. Do whatever you think is best and just use us as a soundboard.
Unless RQ says to full port.
And unless RQ full ports, exactly. No, he literally drove his cart right up to the front door.
Yeah, he gives it zero fucks. And
That's wild.
this place is cool because it's not like all like snooty and shit. Like they're all a bunch of rich bastards, but it's like, you don't got to be an asshole about it type of thing. And they're pretty cool.
That's funny.
They just, I don't know, they do their thing. They do it right out there. Literally left the one in Michigan here because they're open half the year and they're just assholes. And it's like, well, why would I pay for this? I can go be an asshole anywhere else. Keep talking to the guy who wears $3 undershirts, man. I want my Walmart George brand, okay, bro?
Yeah, we got no
Give a
volume
shit
right now,
how much
guys.
money we
It's
a
The only
quick
thing that
lesson
gets
on
me
how you do
scared.
not want to use that as the barometer for making it in life. You'll end up just miserable as hell. You got enough to eat, I guess. But Mike said you can't pay your bills on love. Shit, my dad told me that when I left the house. He said, you can't live on love. All right. What's that mean? Now I know.
Yep. My friend said he taught his daughter about disappointment.
That's
He
one way
was
to do
like,
it.
yeah, he was like, you need to learn the lesson of disappointment.
Man, my wife just sent me a picture filling up gas, 4:30 in Florida. Ugh.
Got to be pretty nice down there.
Yeah, I mean that's 4:30 is wild though for here.
Yeah, I don't know what I don't know how much gas is over here.
All right, there we go. Nice little pump. Come on,
Let's go.
push us out of this.
Let's get out of here. Let's go make some money. Come on, Nas. Go get it. Take me to 347. Let's do it.
So
Let's go. There's that push. Very
Yeah,
meta.
we needed to hold that 300. That was
Pushing.
good. That was good.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm hearing that we're getting a push on tech right now. So tech is helping this kind of carry the market and push us upward. So let's see. See if we continue. Come on, break that intraday high. Let's go. There's a new intraday high right there. 331.75.
Oh, is that a new high day right there? Yep. Let's go.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, we are cooking right now, Riz.
Yes, we are. Look at that. 380 with just 2 MNQ cons. Beautiful.
Yeah, this is where typically I just set alerts on my chart. Hopefully, it just keeps hitting TP. Bump that SL up every time. Hopefully, come back to 200-300 points.
take the freeway back. That's terrible. In another life, I want to be the guy who decides who's doing the construction on the freeway because I'm going to make it not so shitty. Saying.
Well, I'd like to see you get that job. If you're gonna make it not so shitty. It's terrible, man. I don't miss like when I gotta leave the house, like if I gotta leave the house and go get in traffic, I'm like, why did I leave the house? What there's no reason for me to leave the house. Yeah, I'm pissed. I'm like, yeah, I don't want to be here. My wife is good though. She's smart. She'll drive early.
Yeah,
So she'll deal with
FSD.
the traffic.
That's
and then,
I'm probably crazy enough to let somebody else drive me. I mean, at least even if they're not a person, I can't mess with them or something. But those Waymos out in Arizona, dude, those are everywhere, and they look like they do pretty good. At least for like the little Uber-y things.
it's not
I've never actually
bad. It's
ridden in
actually really
FSD
good.
before, like with the Tesla with it.
It's low key scary at
It's
first.
pretty smooth.
It's very smooth. It's just like,
Oh man,
it'll straighten you
I'd have to
up
check it
within the
out.
middle of the lane, and it'll just glide. It's so real. It makes the drive so much more relaxing and
Goodness, a girlfriend
enjoyable.
wants to
'Cause
come.
you're
Like,
just, like,
there's an
chilling.
expensive hobby, girlfriends and stuff like that. But I should have just been
But the good thing
Goofy.
about it is you can buy a cheap
But yeah, God,
used.
I better. If I'm gonna do it, I'll just get something that I want to drive, and then it's like, okay, I'm taking that one. You don't really have anything to say because I bought it.
Yeah, but you
Guess
can get
that's
those
something
things for like 16 G's now, man.
fortunate
That's
doing
nothing.
that, but it's a little excessive. Here's a question: what's the one guilty pleasure you spend your trading money on? People, let's see. Throw it up.
That's a great question.
Talking the most unnecessary thing that you're like, I'm doing this.
My sneakers.
No, promise you. As long as it's not something crazy, and if it is, just allude to it. Tell RQ to fix his tie while he's at it.
I'll get muted by Steve.
Mine's definitely got to be those like those probiotic soda things with the like apple cider, whatever the hell in them. Oh man, there's these ones that Sun Sips. They blow all them bitches out of the water, all the people out of the water, sodas, whatever they are. So much better than the other. They actually taste like a real thing. They might taste better than the real thing. I don't know.
Is that like the
But they're
Olipop stuff?
expensive. I'm like, well, I guess I got to do it because I like them. I think I
Mine
cut
would
out
be,
Taco Bell completely because of that. Because Taco Bell's now rich people's food.
man, you know what's funny is I went through a drive-through with my friend who loves Taco Bell, and I think he spent like
It is.
$18 on
You
himself.
want to judge someone if they're rich? Do they go to Taco Bell? Well, they got money.
I remember going to Taco Bell back in the day. It was like $4. Now it's 15, 20.
Taco Bell?
Yeah, it's not cheap anymore.
Not going to Taco Bell. No way. No way. I live in Texas. There's real Mexican
that'd be
food
crazy.
here. My wife hates Taco Bell. She'll be like, hell no. Better not be taking me to Taco Bell.
We still slow grinding up.
We're holding. We're sitting right now at 24,307.50 right now. So, just kind of dangling there. Oh, thank you, honey. Speaking
Yes, we
of, I
are.
just got my breakfast tacos.
Breakfast
We are
tacos,
looking
one of the best
squeezy,
foods out
though.
there.
Wait, from Taco
Right?
Bell?
No,
No, just in
from
general. Just in
like
general.
my
Oh,
kitchen.
shit, I was going to
From
say,
my
all right,
kitchen.
I might
Yeah.
have to save my lunch money here and go get this, what do you call it, luxurious breakfast. But yeah, breakfast tacos and chicken tacos, man. Some of them are pretty damn good. I had some chicken tacos at the airport.
No, I got
Man, I'm still
some.
dreaming about those.
I've got some.
Anything in a taco is really that much
Mexican.
better, though.
Yeah, I got some chorizo con huevo tacos my wife just made.
That sounds good.
Oh, it's gonna be
They
some
got
corn
this tequila,
tortillas.
this little bell thingy on top. Oh man, that's a guilty pleasure right there. Somebody should not have given me that. Oh
That's
man, flick the thing, goes
clase.
ding, and the reposado, and then this like platas, which is like the clear one. The clear one's my faves because it's like got a vanilla sweetness to it. I'm like, no, you didn't. I didn't even want to eat the lime. I'm like, that should be a crime. It tastes so good.
Yeah, the tequila with the bell on the
Then I
top.
made the
That's a
mistake of asking
clase
how much. I'm like, oh
azul.
shit, that's a little much. All the good shit costs money.
That's really good. It's a nice sweet tequila.
Hard thing to. Just can't spend the money on booze like I used to. I don't drink enough. This is probably a good thing. I'll drink with you guys at a holiday party.
I don't want to tighten my stop up a little.
Yeah, I mean it's gonna pop one way or the other. It's curling for way too long. So we're gonna get a nice 30, 40 point move.
It's almost like they're waiting for some sort of news to drop.
Yeah, right. I need Steve's bot to say go long.
What was that the other day? We moved what 3% in the S&P. When was the last time we even did that?
Yeah, that was aggressive.
Dude, that was so that's why I gotta ask that greed question, because I'd already made an exorbitant amount of money. Like the numbers just, I don't know, you go from making $5 to losing money and this, and all of a sudden you're like, whoa, where'd this come from? Am I good or something? And like, yeah, it can't be that. And
yeah, I mean,
so I'm being a little greedy, big. Oh God. And that the last move just iced me out, man. Took away all them gains, and then like I'm looking at it, I was like, oh man, that's that saying, hogs get fat, pigs get slaughtered. I was the little piggy fucking slaughtered yesterday. Oof.
Well, I mean, it's if you're already out of the plays and you're not still in them, that's when you call it a day. But if you're still in the play and there's no reason to get out, that's kind of what we're getting at. But if you already made your X amount of money, hit your 2-3 trades and you're good,
jumping back in like an asshole. That's for sure.
I mean, the more times you get in the market, just the bigger chance you have to lose.
Yeah,
you're just opening yourself up to risk. The play you wanted already hit, and at that point now you're just getting in from FOMO. You don't actually have a real plan probably. You just want to ride the momentum.
A steamroller.
Yep. And typically when that happens, like you're gonna get some big reversal into a key level no matter what. And if it doesn't, then there's no point in even getting in. But you have to get, like, say yesterday during longs, like you can't just market in. You have to wait for a massive pullback to even think about getting in after a move like that.
A reversal would have been very welcome. I was like, we're at like 3 sigma. How much more can we go up? And it's like, hey, let's go a little more. So it's like 18 handles.
I can't imagine how many people were trying to short that.
Yeah, that was me at the end of the day after just crushing it. Mm-hmm. Like 2.5 Kias in my pocket to negative Kias, and I was like, damn, bro.
Yep, that'll happen real quick. And then you start sizing a little too heavy because you want to get whatever you lost back. It's a vicious cycle.
Oh man, I shut her down and made a PB&J. I said, you deserve nothing good the rest of the day. You think about what you did, JP. That was not nice.
Speaking of PB&Js, my wife and I just bought an uncrustable little like metal thing off Amazon where you can make your own uncrustables with bread. Yeah, so we're gonna use like real good bread, like actual good ingredient, peanut butter and jelly, and oh man, I'm excited. I feel like a child right now.
Yeah. But they are good, and the Uncrustables are ungodly expensive too. It's like, man, for just putting the bread in and cutting off the crust, you're asking for some real money here.
Yeah,
they should have been in the PB&J bracket. Yeah,
yes.
But I like this.
I'm gonna make some sourdough ones. It's gonna be phenomenal.
Yes, please. I'm gonna over eat some PB&Js with you. That's for sure. There's a luxury PB&Js right there.
Yep.
It's good energy though. It knows the simple carbs and all that type of stuff, and then it's quick energy, sustainable energy, and good energy. The peanut, got the nut fats and everything. Oh, so good.
Oof! If we lose 300 here, this might run to 280. Riz. Moment of truth, guys.
I'm afraid of it. I'm not afraid
because the play. I mean, getting stopped out 50, 60 points in profit is fine, but we've been hanging out at that 320 to 300 level. Keep testing 300, and it's finally broken through.
There it is. Oh, well. Locked in 221. That's a daily target right there.
Oh, you get tapped?
Yup. Tap me out.
So, I mean, you tapped out what? 50 something points and 60 points in profit? Can't beat that.
No. $221 with 2 M&Q con.
That'll buy you Taco Bell.
How's everybody in the chat doing? Everybody nice and green today? Then we got Becky and Coach Matt during Power Hour.
Got some good lineups up here.
Yeah, I think Breezy will be on with them as well today, right?
He usually hops on if he's just hanging out. It's always nice when he hops on. Him and Matt they nerd out on those technicals.
Mhm.
You know, you always think you know everything, and then you realize you don't.
Oh, that's the truth. You don't know what you don't know.
Yes,
Welcome to
sir.
the market.
Literally, I feel like that every couple of weeks nowadays.
That's my motto is that I know nothing, and other
Right.
than that, I'm here.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Well, that's why it's so good to have different tools in your belt, just in case you do need to adapt. Then you're not trying to learn a new strategy on the fly.
Oh, definitely. And watching competent, capable people do it, I think, is just a whole nother level of helpful.
Mm-hmm.
Take what you like, leave what you don't, but at least you're not same old, expecting a different result type thing.
Yep. And it is nice to know what's going on when you're talking to other traders, so you actually sound like you know what you're doing.
Oh yeah, that helps. That helps.
Yeah, it's funny. You be talking to somebody, they mention something, you're like, what is that? Especially with some of these ICT terms, I'm just like, I have no idea what you're talking about.
And yeah, I wish they would just stick with the original term for the thing, and then we're like,
Right.
okay, well, you're just talking about this, not a repackage of
Exactly.
this. Like, come on,
Yep.
man.
Everybody's trying to put together their own curriculum,
Yeah, you gotta call it something new, or else nobody will buy the course, right?
That's it, and it's got to be your thing then, because other than it's not cool or something. It's like, well, shit. I mean, half of that stuff between Wyckoff and Gann and a few of the others, you got like 90% of his stuff, and it's all just running off of this. It's like some of this stuff is just, I mean, there's nothing new that's ever going to happen in the market that's never happened before, other than maybe like Steve's little thing that shows us the liquidity injections. I firmly believe, I don't even know if the market can like fail anymore after like the '08, what they did with the plumbing. Because I mean, I just wonder, like, how do they even inject the cash? Like, they don't just put it in a syringe and pop it in there. But I just picture like a bank tube. When you go
Pretty
deposit
much.
a little air thing, they're just sucking money in this thing, and it's like, there's the market. Here, just go. Just cash in.
Pretty
It's just
much.
weird. Like
That's how
where
it
does it
works.
go? Just
Well, that's what they
send it on
say.
the
The
way.
market's not a reflection of the economy anymore. It's its own different
Oh
thing.
no. The powers that be. And all I
Oh,
know is you zoom
exactly
out
where
enough,
it
it goes up and to the
goes.
right, and until it stops doing that, then I got something to worry about. But
Hey, Jesse, you
there'll be
know
some
exactly where
doopy-doos.
it goes. You know where that money is going. Those plane
I'll either be a
rides
genius or a
or
severe autist when I see that NVO, that little thing with the weight loss thing. Okay, so it's not as good as the other one, but it still works, and I got all this other stuff going on. It was like a $400-something stock, which probably never deserved to be there. And then it's like 36 or something bucks. I was like, I should buy some of this. So I bought some and I fat fingered. I meant to buy 1,000 shares. I ended with 10,000. I'm like, oh shit, that's too much. I'm like, well, is it? I don't know. I mean, it's certainly aggressive, but I was like, I'm pretty young still, and like, why not? So I just left it. Shit, we'll see what happens. Yes, man. Hope you guys got nice weather where you're at. Looking at gray, monochrome, and rainy. Super nice.
forecast here today. Not terrible, but 74 degrees. High of 87, low of 67. Got a 20% chance of rain today
Do
here.
you go up around here? Tight on us. The bag when I left the house. Ended up with my kid's Bluey backpack. Oh boy, this would be fun. Loves Bluey.
Still holding this trend. Are you still in your position, Justin?
Well, be a Fed president. I'd be great at that job. Thank you. Appreciate your vote of confidence in me.
Ace, we're just wondering if we're going to break out or not. I've been sitting in this, averaged in a few times, and I'm just hoping we go.
I think you're right about a big move. The trouble is it's just going to be nothing until it's something, and then it's like, oh shit, there it was. Story of my life. Here's a prepondering question for you guys. What is every area like this where they just have all these car dealerships in one area on one road or something, and then you like pass it and you're like, well, that's all the car dealerships there.
Yep,
I wonder if that's for
100%. It's like that everywhere I've lived.
So is that for delivery of the vehicles, or like, I mean, I it serves both. I guess it's easy to go to them all, but then you're like, dealer's choice, man. That's too much to pick from.
I don't know.
But I gotta be
For all you know,
delivery.
one group may own them all.
You know what? You're right about that one right there. Look to who owns it. That's usually the first. Follow the money.
But yeah, it's always right outside of town. There's always like 5 or 6 of them. Pretty wild.
Oh yes, I'm just pulling up right now with my Bluey backpack in tow. Oh boy. That being said, I appreciate everyone gracing me with your presence and letting me grace you with mine. I'm going to go in and get these little steps put on so my bad self can get into this thing without having to take the leap of faith. And I'll check back in, and maybe we move somewhere when I get out of here. So till then,
All right.
out.
Catch you later, man.
Later. Thank you.
We'll see you. Have a good one.
Yeah, Ace. Market eating free bear meat, right? Went from bears feasting to bulls feasting very quickly. But we originally, Ace, we got in at 220, 225. Riz went a little more aggressive with his trailing loss. Got tapped out by like what, 2 points?
Yeah, something like that. It was like 2 points. Sad.
Yeah, but we saw over 100 point on the place, so I'm hoping we can just break out. Riz told me 470 earlier, so I'm just blindly following, right? No, not blindly, but I would love to see 410 would be huge for me if we can get all the way up there. It's funny how these same levels come back into play on the way up.
Yeah, no kidding.
Okay, flirting with high a day again. Let's see if they reward this patience.
There's that push now.
Mm-hmm. That fib extension I mentioned from earlier is at 329, so that's the second tap of it. Let's see if we can just break this door down. Let me actually draw the fibs on my chart so you guys can see what the heck I'm talking about.
Now again, that push up to the upside. Why did I have to get stopped out? That's crazy how we broke out of that W that we saw earlier this morning. There's that W.
Drop the fibs I was talking about in the chat. I gotta reconfigure mine in trade C so they get to my specs. But we're literally just keep tapping it over and over again. See if we can. Usually, the more times we knock on the door, we tend to break through. All right, come on, bust this through. We are getting
In
tired of
there,
waiting.
just yeah. I got us up here for something.
Yep. Anybody holding this with me? If not, I'll just make the money for myself, guys. That's fine. But it'd be nice if we could share the wealth. Oh, I see some
Damn.
familiar faces in here. How's it going, guys? I actually, Riz, remember how I talked to you? I was hanging out with a trading buddy last weekend.
Yeah, I
That's
remember.
my man Dev in the chat.
No, right on. Well, welcome to the community. Glad to have you here. And don't forget to let some of our folks know that if they're new here and they're missing the capability to be able to chat in the Discords, in this voice chat, then you need to open up a ticket with support. Go to your Blue Sky portal and you can open up a ticket with support and then let them know that you would like a verified role. Otherwise, you can type in the help and the other channels that are available. But to speak in this specific one that we're in right now, you do need to have a verified role.
Yep. And if it's your first one, you can get an account for $30. So that alone is worth it.
Yeah, that's right. Welcome 26. Do we have news? I don't think so anymore. No. Just Donald Trump speaking at 9. It's the only thing we got going on.
Well, I'll tell you, I will not be trading at 9 tonight. Unless you want to take a nice lotto.
Unless we sell into the close and there's some crazy taking profit, bring us back to me. I mean, if they could sell it and take it down to like 24,103 into the close.
Oh, so if we come down yeah, I'll be buying at Sydney Open if we do that probably. I wanted to place an order last night at around 900, but I just completely forgot, and we literally drew a little bit of drawdown past 900 and then just off to the races all night.
Yep. I know. I kept flipping back to the chart throughout the night, and I was just like, why?
Yep.
Sorry. Yeah, I haven't been trading the Asia lately because I have not liked the price action. It's just been pretty crummy. But last night was one of those nights.
Yeah, I mean the day just set it up. It was either gonna straight up tank or it was just gonna keep going, and it chose the bull momentum.
Yep. So that will probably be the victory dance that America won the war in Iran. It's probably what we'll hear tonight.
Again. All right, we've been sitting here for an hour. Come on. It's time to go.
Yes.
Give me, what is this hourly candle?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Oh. Sorry about that.
Or we announce boots on the ground. I don't know what to expect anymore.
Well, we got 8 minutes till the end of New York lunch.
Yeah, I'm hoping we can push before that. Get a nice strong hourly candle close. Although this will be a pretty good close anyways. Our hourly chart is just screaming bulls. Oh, sorry, Farrell. I just saw you in here still. Somebody asked me a question in chat.
And just steady up and to the right here in the market today.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy.
I wonder what are we hugging like the 9 or the 21 for this trend?
Yep. Riding the
Is that the
9.
9? Yeah, beautiful. Guys, the 9 is great for holding or re-entering if we're on a trend. It's one of the only indicators I'll use.
That's why if you notice, like my 9 EMA is green, is for that main reason. Like my 9 and my 20s. So like my 9 is green and then my 26 is red. So whenever they cross over, kind of gives you an indication of which you should be. See, like right here, you can see how the 26 crosses over, and then you're on the downside of it.
Yep. I know Coach Matt is a big believer in the 9 EMA as well, especially for his swing trading on his longer time frames.
Mm-hmm. I do want to short this though, coming out of New York lunch. I'm not gonna lie.
It's tempting, I'll tell you that.
It'll probably be the easy trade of the day too.
Yeah, I personally I don't try to catch the top. I'll try to catch like say we break down below like that 280, I'd play a retest. I like to play the safer ones on the reversal. I might miss out on a lot of points, but it's a little bit less risky for me. Are we back in that junk range on the daily? Let's see.
Such a difficult, habit to break, the top, catching the top, and then, trying to catch the bottom, catch that falling knife, it's so difficult, both of those, to try to rein in your kind of inherent, want to kind of short it or go long, those, when you see it like that.
Mm-hmm. Breezy said it great the other day. He said he thinks of the market like a snake. He doesn't want the head or the tail. He wants the meat in between. And I think that is such a great analogy. Just trying to catch the head or the tail. You're either very right or you're very wrong. But if you wait for the meat, you wait for the middle part, which will, especially on NQ, will still get you a ton of points. It makes it safer. But I mean, yeah, that piece in your brain that just wants you to major pause. Yeah. All right. That wants to catch the top and the bottom. It feels good to top tick the market or bottom tick. We're talking about trading, Ace. Come on. This is why we can't have nice things, Ace.
Yeah, a lot of times, I'll just ask myself, I gotta go through a bullet of questions to be able to know if I'm, getting FOMO or, if I'm actually sticking to an actual trade plan.
Mm-hmm. Now,
Ace
I won't
fading.
lie. I do try to catch the top and the bottom with like a micro, just because the risk isn't too much. But going in like full size on a speculative play is tough.
How about this, Ace? I'll give you a plot twist. Rate hike. Dun dun dun.
2 minutes till this hourly lunch close. See if we get something. And then I do have to get out of here. I gotta get some actual work done.
Yeah, I'm gonna call it when you roll out as well.
Have you been on since pre-market today?
Yeah, I'll be on pre-market all day, every day this week.
Okay. Any word if Mike's coming back Monday?
No, I have not. I didn't
Okay.
even ask, to be honest with you. So,
Yeah.
figured we'd hear something.
Oh yeah, for sure. He'll update us. Have you been liking streaming the New York Open?
I miss it. But I hate it because I can't treat the Open now. So I got kind of shifted. So, it's like bittersweet. I love hanging with the community in the morning, but then, I kind of don't get to take my own trades as much. So, it's a little bit of a different dynamic, but it's all right. It's all right.
Oh, big time. Yeah. Absolutely. All right, here it comes. 20 seconds, guys. Let's see what happens. Or if anything happens. I love just a push past high day. Make me feel good about this. I mean, pretty strong close on the hourly. Definitely, market's definitely slowing down. You can tell by the longer time frame candles. But still no reason to get out for me yet.
Yep. And there you go. There's the end of New York lunch.
Well, thanks for hanging out, guys. Riz, banger of a play. Glad we got to hit some good points, some good money during lunch. Hopefully some people followed us, made some money as well.
Yeah, no, for sure. Right. We got to have a couple of our other. Well, we had another friend in from the team, so that was really fun. And yeah, thank you for hanging with me in the midday session.
And guys, if you haven't checked your email for the Blue Sky emails, make sure you do, because Makaram put some good sales in there, just for people that are actually reading the emails. So keep an eye out. Get some flash sales, get some information. But other than that, Riz, I will see you tomorrow, brother.
Absolutely. I'll see you tomorrow. And there you have it, team. Hey, thank all of you all for hanging with us today here in the morning stream. I myself am going to call it a day. Don't forget, we've got our Power Hour stream coming up here in about 2 hours. You can catch Coach Matt and Coach Becky on for Power Hour. That's right. So it might be we'll see you soon. So as always, from all of us here at Blue Sky, good luck in the market. Don't forget to check those emails, and like I like to say, take that profit, because the profit you see today, you may not see tomorrow. Good luck, team. We will see you all bright and early tomorrow in the pre-market.